So I'm gonna take you guys around my car and what we're doing to it. Give you a little story about how long I've had this thing. So this is actually a 1964 Chevy Bel Air. Nobody really knows the difference, but it's not an Impala, it's a Bel Air. I call it an Impala because people get confused. So currently in the stage is rebuilt again for like 3.0. Sad part about it is it was running and driving a few years ago. It's got a blown big block on it, or in it, billet everything, billet hood hinges, all the good stuff. So as you get a little older, things will change. Directions of the build you want to go is a little different. So currently we're we redid the frame. It's fully round tube chassis from the firewall all the way back. Okay, so originally we did like a little section in the middle and had a lot of the floor cut out of it. So, you know, now that I have kids and etc., I want more space, more floor, less modified stuff and the sheet metal aspect of it. So we're able to actually get more of the floor in here. You can kind of look through. Right now we're fitting the sheet metal floor, and most of that is pretty much just kind of just chilling right now. But we're making some good headway, and you can see some of the framework back there. Basically Joey's been doing a lot of the stuff after hours and etc., just trying to get it done. It's hard, you know, with us already having a work schedule. But like I said, I want to take this car to the different level. It is a 4-door. There's a lot of custom modifications done to this thing. You can see it's got the Kindig door handles on all 4 doors. It's hard to tell here in the way the car's sitting, but it actually has a glass roof out of a Cadillac SRX SUV. It's a huge piece of glass in this roof. Can't say I've never seen an Impala with such a big piece of glass. So it's pretty awesome there. All right, so what we've done recently, since I decided to do the rebuild 3.0, we installed new quarter panels. Original ones just had dents, dings. We shaved the gas filler when I was young, so it was all dented up, did not look good. A lot of this stuff was just, it would have took us many hours to do the repair. Yeah, it's original metal, but realistically we put new quarters on it and it's cleaner, better job. Turned out much better. In the tail panel, so this is where you guys Impala people, Bel Airs, starts talking. So if you're familiar with an Impala, yes, there's 6 taillights across the back. This car is a Bel Air, which technically would get rid of 1. I am not taking and shaving the taillight. I don't care. People say it's an imposter. Most people don't know the difference, so it doesn't matter. New trunk, all new tail panel. I don't know what you call this, little filler, I guess you would say. That's all new. And we squeeze to this side, and then you can kind of see what I'm talking about. If you look down the side of the car, there's a lot of dings down the side of the car. It's hard to really see, but this is original trim line. So basically, I was younger, we welded that stuff up. Doesn't look as good. So that's, the quarters had it. The quarters had dents. So that's why we replaced new quarters. And of course, these are 2-door quarters. So we had to cut them up, and then basically, you can't tell, but we welded them through here, around this edge here, and it's basically in about, I don't know, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. You can see where it's been all grafted in. But yeah, this is kind of the stage, like the point right now where we're at with it. If you're familiar with the car, I've seen it before, it's always been bare metal. It's got big old 22-inch billet wheels on it. They're made by Intro. It's got an 8.8 rear end set up underneath it. Wilwood brakes, all the good stuff. And of course, like I said, with 2.0, the chassis is 3.0, whatever we're calling it. The chassis is gonna get all powder coated. Rear suspension is gonna get powder coated. The axle, control arms, all that stuff is gonna be A1. We've done a ton of awesome cars for everybody else. And we need something for ourselves, myself, along with my guys. So if we need to go to a show and take it to something that we can have at our possession at all times. So that's why I'm trying to take this car to the different level. So when people see it, they're like, holy shit, like, I've never seen a car at this level of 4-door. You know what I mean? Coming from our shop here in Lakeland. We're doing a really good job on it so far. It's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a bunch of money from me, but I feel it's the right decision. So once we're done, we can show it properly. We can get the right recognition, and of course, get the customers to understand, like in our city here, that we can build some of the top-notch stuff that, you know, some of these big name shops are getting the reputation for. So that's kind of like my end goal. We're gonna end up putting new fenders on this thing too. I'm not doing it quite yet because It's another $1,000 for 2 front fenders. But you can see like right here, there was some repair. This is old repair, you know, stuff like that. Ding, 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 ding. Another thing that we do on, I'd say most of our big wheel custom cars, is we section all the sheet metal. So this is done a long time ago, so it's not very nice. So you can actually see kind of here, there's a line here and a line here, and this whole front nose is been modified and moved forward. So the reason we do that is because with big wheels, when you're trying to turn, most people just cut these fenders, right? And it doesn't look good. So we move the whole fender, weld it all together, metal finish it. You'll never know. So technically, if somebody actually bodyworked this car, you would never know. But to me, I'm trying to get all the metal work done as precise as possible. So when you do see it, you won't see any of this. It'll be like A1 like the quarter panels. So there's still a ton of work to do. We got new bumpers, all the front ends brand new. A lot of cool stuff still going into it. So just hang in there and hopefully we'll get this thing done sooner than later.
Shining in eyes, standing on the face of the sun. That girl going so.
Is it a good gap or a bad gap?
Looks good to me.
We talking this aspect?
Between the door and the porter.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. I think that's
Okay.
just like the other side.
Okay.
So you're just gonna cut this line afterwards?
Yeah.
Everything's gonna change.
So this is where we have to end it. You guys saw we got most of the floors in. We wasn't able to finish it. We had some other projects get come in here, and we had to jump on those. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We have another video coming out for this thing here in a couple weeks. So we'll see more progress.